how's it going? You know, this week, the top fundraiser will win 2 tickets to Star Wars Celebration in London, where you can meet me for an activity of your choosing. Whether you just want a selfie, we could create a secret, personalized handshake. Or we could take a long walk on the beach, visit a chocolate factory, or just put back a couple of shots of Vitamin Vegemin. Anything else that comes to mind, as long as it's legal and within the boundaries of good taste. May the Force be with you, and I hope to see you in London.
How long have you been out here, holy man?
Since the last full moon, maybe a little longer.
The desert is ruthless. Strips you of your vanities, your illusions, gives you the opportunity to see yourself for who you are. You people are never alone. Some spirit or something is always with you.
I have water for you here, Yeshua. That's what your mother calls you, isn't it? Your father. Everything matters more to him than you. My father loves me. He loves himself only. Oh, what anger. You are your father's son.
You are an easy target. Because you're weak.
Your good intentions will be wasted here. They don't need us to ruin their lives. They'll do that all by themselves. These things he expects of you. Do you think anyone will care? A man of 1,000 years from now?
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, but I'll stay as long as it takes. You think you're his only child? There are others. No, there is only me. There is only me. When the story starts, Jesus has been in the desert fasting, and he's trying to meditate and pray and find some peace and resolve. He's trying to connect with God, but isn't able to. He comes across a family and feels that maybe his spiritual path will be aided by helping them.
What is Jerusalem like?
Dirty and corrupt.
Jesus decides to stay and help. He also has an ongoing dialogue with his alter ego, this demon that is constantly provoking him and putting him down and pointing him towards doubt.
Talking to your father is like talking to a rock. Everything matters more to him than you. He's recognized a difficulty in the relationship between this boy and his father, and he has a difficulty in his relationship with his father.
What does your father do?
Ask for permission when you address a guest, boy.
The boy wants to go further than this bleak place where they live. The father doesn't believe he's ready for it. He loves him dearly, but doesn't have really the emotions or the intellectual capacity to connect with him.
I want the boy to learn a trade in Jerusalem, perhaps.
This is a dying woman whose only wish is to make sure her son is not stuck behind.
When you leave, you could take me with you. I could pass for your son. That would be believable, wouldn't it?
Believable, yes, but nevertheless a lie. A lie hurts the person who tells it. It's quite a worry to be playing Jesus. I realized I just had to play God's son, who's walking in the desert trying to resolve the big issue of what the rest of his life will be. My father loves me. He's amused by you. He loves himself only.
Ewan is a terrific actor, but most of all, he always projects an enormous deal of compassion.
And sometimes I'm playing these scenes and I'm having realizations about my dad, and sometimes I'm recognizing things about myself. I think that's what all great art is about an exploration of these big issues in our lives, but seamlessly put into the situation of this family. It's so clever, Rodrigo. His writing's amazing. These things he expects of you. Do you think anyone will care? Men of 1,000 years from now? Through spending time with that family, something shifts in him so that when he does walk back out to Jerusalem, he's more resolved to go forward and to see it through, the plan that God has set for him. This is all just an excuse to delay your departure, isn't it? Because you're scared to go on, scared out of your head. You're not ready and you know it.
Barbecuing the easy way today. I just use one of those light it and go bags, and this is the beginning of our barbecue. I marinated my ribs overnight in a solution of water, garlic, brown sugar, and grapefruit juice, not from concentrate, fresh squeezed grapefruit juice, to let these little flavors get into the meat. And we're going to add it to the grill now. My meat is down on the grill, and we're going to wait for it to cook. It smells delicious. I added water to this, kind of like a basting here. Sharing my recipes here, my trade secrets. Some of this to slow the process down a little bit. My fire is a little bit high here. Also got to put this on for my guests who do not eat meat. So my bacon, my frozen bacon is in there. Slow the process down a little bit. My tofu turkey is up there. This is beginning to smell really, really nice. I'm going to do a rough cut on my apples here and put them on the grill. Smells great. what, everyone? I was going to put a little pumpkin pie spice and sugar on these apples, but after tasting the apple, it needs absolutely nothing but to be eaten. That's it. It's nice and tender and smoked and absolutely delicious. I mean, it's just a wonderful taste. And I used some ripe apples. I did prepare a little sauce with a little bit of butter and brown sugar and pumpkin pie spice for it, but it really doesn't need it. But we're going to use it for dipping anyway. This is the sauce for our apples. Our apples really doesn't need it, but this is it. This is our pumpkin pie spice here. Brown sugar. The apples are already really sweet, and by grilling them, it brings out those sugars that's already in the apples. So I don't really need much. Put a little of this on there. That's the butter. This is real butter. Smells great. Brush a little of this on all the apples. Put a little Caro syrup here. Dark Caro syrup. The brand of pumpkin pie spice I'm using already has a little bit of sugar to it, so that just adds to the flavor. So, just a little bit of that butter sauce is going on each apple, and I'm going to continue to allow it to smoke, and it has a wonderful aroma, just wonderful. I'm kind of snacking as I go, but that's what the apple looks like. Potatoes are almost ready. This is going to be an easy, very easy dinner. I'm just going to give my guests a little butter and put on the potato and sour cream. Here's our one of our finished platters to be eaten. The grilled meat, grilled apples, steamed potatoes, and broccoli. Until next time, this is Dr. Summer. I just got my package from O2 Worldwide. Inside is the O2 drops. There they are. I'm gonna take some now.